My dear child, I see you. I see the weariness in your heart, the moments you've spent silently fighting battles no one else knows about. I know the days when the weight of life feels unbearable and the nights when your tears soak your pillow. I know your struggles, your doubts, and your fears. But let me tell you something, those struggles do not define you. They are not the end of your story. Listen carefully, for this message is not just words but a promise, a light in the darkness that you need to hear right now. You are not alone. Even when it feels like the world has turned its back on you, I am here, standing beside you, carrying you when you feel you cannot take another step. I have never left you, and I never will. My love for you is eternal, unchanging, and unconditional. I know the path you are walking on is difficult, and I see how hard you are trying. But remember this: even in the moments when you feel like giving up, I am working behind the scenes to create miracles you cannot yet see. Child, I need you to understand something important. The struggles you face today are not meant to break you, they are meant to build you into the person you are destined to become. Every storm you endure, every mountain you climb, and every tear you shed is shaping you into a stronger, wiser, and more resilient version of yourself. I have placed within you a strength that is far greater than you realize. This strength comes from me, and it is enough to see you through the toughest of times. I do not doubt what I have placed within you, for you are capable of overcoming more than you can imagine. I know that right now, it might feel like the pain will never end. The darkness may seem overwhelming, and you may be questioning whether you have the energy to keep going. But hear me when I say this: the darkest night will always give way to the dawn. The pain you are experiencing is temporary, but the blessings that await you are eternal. I have plans for your life, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust in my timing even when it feels like nothing is happening. Trust that I am preparing something beautiful for you, something that will make all the pain and struggle worthwhile. Let me remind you of something else, my child. You are never without hope. Hope is a light that shines even in the darkest of times. And that light comes from me. When you feel like giving up, turn your eyes to me. Speak to me, cry out to me, and I will hear you. I am closer to you than you can imagine, and I am ready to lift you up. Let your faith be your anchor, holding you steady in the storm. Even when you cannot see the way forward, trust that I am guiding your steps. Each step you take in faith, no matter how small, brings you closer to the victory I have prepared for you. I want you to release the burdens you are carrying. The weight of guilt, shame, fear, and worry was never yours to bear. Place those burdens in my hands, and I will carry them for you. You are not meant to carry the world on your shoulders. That is my role. Allow yourself to rest in my presence, knowing that I am in control. When you surrender your struggles to me, you open the door for my peace to fill your heart, a peace that surpasses all understanding. My dear one, do not compare your journey to anyone else's. The path I have laid out for you is unique and perfect for you. Others may seem to be moving ahead or achieving things more quickly, but remember that their journey is not yours. What I have planned for you is far greater than anything you could imagine, and it will come to pass in my perfect timing. Would you not be discouraged by the progress of others? Instead, keep your eyes on me and trust that I am leading you exactly where you need to be. There will be times when you stumble and fall, but I want you to know that falling does not make you a failure. It is not the end. Every time you fall, I am right there to pick you up, to dust you off, and to set you back on your feet. You are not defined by your mistakes or your shortcomings. You are defined by my love for you, a love that is greater than anything in this world. No matter how many times you fall, I will always be here to help you rise again. Remember, my child, that I have given you a purpose that is greater than your pain. You are here for a reason. Your life has meaning, even if you cannot see it right now. Every moment of your existence is part of a greater plan, a plan that is woven with love, grace, and destiny. The challenges you face are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones to the life I have prepared for you. Trust in the process, even when it is difficult, and know that I am guiding you every step of the way. I see the dreams you have in your heart, the desires that you hold close but are afraid to pursue because of fear or doubt. Those dreams were placed in your heart by me. Do not let fear hold you back from becoming the person I created you to be. Take courage, for I am with you. Step out in faith, and I will guide your path. Even if you cannot see the whole journey ahead, trust that I will provide the light you need for each step. My beloved child, I want you to hold on to this truth. You are deeply loved, cherished, and valued. Your worth is not determined by what you do, what you have, or what others think of you. Your worth is rooted in the fact that you are mine. You are my creation, my masterpiece, and my joy. Nothing you do or don't do can change the way I feel about you. My love for you is constant, unwavering, and unending. So, when you feel like giving up, remember this: you are not alone, you are stronger than you think. And your story is not over. The challenges you face are temporary, but the blessings I have for you are eternal. Trust in me, lean on me, and know that I am always with you. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, knowing that I am guiding your every step. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are never alone. My dear child, as you take a moment to reflect on what I have just spoken to your heart, I want you to know that my love for you is relentless. It does not waver with your emotions, nor does it diminish when you feel weak or unworthy. My love is the constant anchor that will hold you steady, no matter how rough the seas of life may become. Let my love be your refuge, your safe haven, and your source of renewal. You may wonder, why is this happening to me? Why must I endure these trials? My beloved, sometimes the greatest lessons, the most profound growth, and the strongest faith are born out of the most challenging circumstances. The fire you feel now is refining you, not destroying you. Like gold purified in flames, you are being prepared for a glorious purpose, one that will shine brighter than you can comprehend. In this moment, I want you to shift your focus from the enormity of your problems to the greatness of my power. I am the God who parts seas, who brings life to dry bones, who calms storms with a single word. The same power that raised the dead and healed the broken is at work within you. Your obstacles may seem insurmountable, but nothing is too difficult for me. Do not measure your future by your present circumstances. Measure it by my promises. My word is true and my power is limitless. Do you feel forgotten, my child? I assure you, you are not. I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. Not a single tear you have shed has gone unnoticed. They are precious to me, and I collect each one as a testament to your resilience and faith. You are not lost in the crowd or overlooked. I am intimately aware of every detail of your life, and I am working all things together for your good. Trust that even when you cannot see my hand, my heart is always for you. Let me remind you that your pain is not wasted. Each trial you face is a seed planted in the soil of faith. In its time, it will bear fruit that will bless you and those around you. You may not understand the why of your struggle right now, but one day you will see the beauty that has been created from the ashes. Hold on, my beloved, for the harvest is coming. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. It is okay to feel tired, to feel like you can't do it on your own. In fact, I want you to come to me in those moments. When you lean on me, you will find a strength that you did not know you possessed. My grace is sufficient for you. My power is more than enough to sustain you. Rest in me and let me carry you through. But do not allow fear to paralyze you. Fear is a liar, a thief that tries to rob you of the joy, peace, and blessings I have for you. Replace fear with faith. Trust that I am your protector, your provider, and your ever-present help. Whatever you are facing, know that I am greater. When fear whispers lies into your heart, counter it with the truth of my promises. Speak life over yourself, for your words have power. Declare my truth, and watch the chains of fear fall away. I want you to dream again, my child. Do not let the setbacks of the past dim the vision I have placed within you. The dreams I have given you are not just wishful thinking. They are a glimpse of the future I am preparing for you. Dare to believe that what seems impossible is possible with me. Step forward with boldness, knowing that I am with you, and nothing can stand against you. You are a light in this world, my child, and your light has the power to pierce through the darkest of nights. Do not underestimate the impact you have on those around you. Your kindness, your courage, your faith, they inspire others more than you know. Even when you feel like you have little to give, remember that I can multiply your efforts. A small act of love, a word of encouragement, or a moment of prayer can change someone's life. Let your light shine brightly, for it reflects my glory. I need you to hear this next part, my beloved. The battle you are fighting is not yours to fight alone. I am fighting for you. The struggles you face are no match for the power of my hand. When you feel like you cannot go on, lean into me, and I will be your strength. The victory is already won, my child. You may not see it yet, but it is coming. Hold on to that hope, for it is the anchor of your soul. Finally, I want you to know that you are destined for greatness. Not a greatness defined by the world, but a greatness that comes from walking in the purpose I have set before you. Your life has value, meaning, and impact. Do not let the voice of doubt convince you otherwise. You were created for such a time as this, and your presence in this world is no accident. Every breath you take, every step you make is part of my divine plan. So, my child, lift your head high. Stand tall in the knowledge that you are loved, chosen, and equipped for every good work. When you feel like giving up, remember this moment, this message, and the truth I have spoken into your heart. You are not alone. You are stronger than you think. You are more loved than you can comprehend. And your story is far from over. My beloved child, as you take this moment to absorb my words, let them sink deep into your heart. For they are not merely spoken, they are life-giving truth meant to renew your spirit. Every breath you take is a testament to the purpose I have placed within you. Your existence is intentional, your journey is significant, and your destiny is filled with hope and promise. When the road ahead seems long and uncertain, do not let despair cloud your vision. I am the light that illuminates your path, even in the darkest valley. My guidance is ever present, my wisdom is unending, and my love will never fail you. Trust in me, for I am leading you to a place of abundance, where peace flows like a river and joy overflows. Remember, my child, the challenges you face today are shaping you for tomorrow's victories. The struggles that seem insurmountable are preparing you for triumphs that will glorify me and bless others. You are being refined, strengthened, and molded into the extraordinary person I created you to be. Though the process may feel painful, the outcome will be beautiful beyond measure. You may feel like you're carrying the weight of the world, but I want to remind you that you don't have to bear it alone. Lay your burdens at my feet, and let me give you rest. In your weariness I will renew your strength. In your confusion I will provide clarity. In your sorrow I will bring joy. Come to me, my child, and find the refuge your soul longs for. When doubts creep in and you question your worth, hear me clearly. You are precious in my sight. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with care and intention. There is no one else like you in all of creation, and that is by design. Your uniqueness is a gift, a reflection of my creativity and love. Never let anyone or anything convince you that you are anything less than extraordinary. I see the battles you fight in secret, the silent prayers you whisper, and the tears you shed when no one is watching. Nothing escapes my notice, and I am moved by your perseverance. I am your defender, your provider, and your shield. No weapon formed against you will prosper, for I am with you, and I am for you. Trust in my protection and walk boldly, knowing that you are surrounded by my presence. Would you not be discouraged by setbacks or failures? They do not define you, and they are not the end of your story. Each setback is an opportunity for growth, a stepping stone on the path to your destiny. Learn from them, rise above them, and move forward with courage. I am with you, cheering you on every step of the way. My child, I want you to focus on the blessings that surround you, even in the midst of difficulty. The air you breathe, the sunrise that greets you each morning, the love of those who care for you, these are gifts from me, reminders of my goodness and faithfulness. Gratitude has the power to transform your perspective and renew your hope. Take a moment each day to count your blessings and thank me for them. In doing so, you will find your heart lifted and your spirit strengthened. You may feel like you're in the middle of a storm, tossed by waves of uncertainty and fear. But remember, I am the one who calms the seas. I speak peace into chaos and order into confusion. When the storm rages, fix your eyes on me, not on the waves. I am your anchor, your stability, and your peace. Trust in me, and you will not be shaken. Child, I have equipped you with everything you need to face the challenges ahead. The talents, abilities, and strengths I have placed within you are no accident. Use them boldly, knowing that I am with you, empowering you every step of the way. But do not let fear or doubt hold you back from stepping into the purpose I have designed for you. You are capable, you are chosen, and you are ready. I know there are times when you feel forgotten, overlooked, or insignificant. But I assure you, you are never out of my sight or beyond my care. I have not forgotten the promises I have made to you, and I am faithful to fulfill them. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Trust in my plan and know that I am working all things together for your good. My dear one, I am calling you to rise. Rise above the doubts, the fears, and the circumstances that seek to hold you back. Rise into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Stand tall, knowing that you are a child of the Most High, loved beyond measure, and destined for greatness. Let my love empower you to overcome every obstacle and embrace the abundant life I have for you. You are never alone, my child. I am with you in every moment, in every trial, and in every victory. My love surrounds you, my grace sustains you, and my strength upholds you. Take courage, for you are not walking this path alone. I am your constant companion, your faithful friend, and your loving Father. If you feel ready to release your fears, doubts, and burdens into my hands, if you are ready to embrace the hope and peace I offer, type yes. I need as a declaration of your faith. Let this moment be a turning point, a fresh start, and a new beginning. Together we will face whatever lies ahead, and together we will emerge victorious. My precious child, as you let these words settle into your heart, know that I am here with you now, wrapping you in my love and speaking life into your soul. You may feel weary, burdened, or unsure of the path ahead, but you are not walking this journey alone. I am walking alongside you, holding your hand and ensuring that every step you take is guided by my infinite wisdom and love. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not have to do this on your own. I never intended for you to carry the weight of the world by yourself. Lean on me, my child, and I will sustain you. In my arms you will find rest for your soul and renewal for your spirit. I will lift you up on wings like eagles, and you will run without growing weary, walk without fainting. I want you to look at your life through my eyes to see what I see. You may see brokenness, but I see beauty being restored. You may see failure, but I see opportunities for growth and strength. You may see a mess, but I see a masterpiece in the making. Do not let your perspective be clouded by discouragement, for I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Trust in me, for I am the author of your story, and I am writing a beautiful ending that you cannot even imagine. The storms in your life may seem relentless, but they will not last forever. Every storm runs out of rain, and every night gives way to the morning. Hold on to this truth: I am the God of new beginnings. No matter how dark or difficult things may seem, I am always ready to bring light, hope, and renewal. Your best days are not behind you, they are ahead of you. Believe this, my child, because it is true. When you feel like giving up, I want you to take a moment to remember who you are and whose you are. You are my child, and that alone gives you a strength greater than anything this world can throw at you. You belong to me, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the one who holds all power and authority. With me by your side, there is nothing you cannot overcome. Take heart, my beloved, for I am with you always. Do not let the opinions of others define you or dictate your worth. You are not what the world says you are who I say you are. You are loved, chosen, forgiven, and set apart for a divine purpose. The words of others may try to tear you down, but my words will always build you up. Hold on to my truth, and let it be the foundation upon which you stand. My child, I see the dreams you've buried deep in your heart, the ones you've been too afraid to pursue because of fear or disappointment. I placed those dreams within you for a reason. They are part of the purpose I have for your life. It's time to revive those dreams and step into the calling I have prepared for you. Trust that I will equip you with everything you need to fulfill the desires of your heart, for those desires align with my plans for you. When you face trials, know that they are not meant to harm you but to shape you. Like clay in the hands of a potter, you are being molded into something extraordinary. The pressures you feel now are creating strength, resilience, and character within you. You may not understand why things are happening the way they are, but trust that I am working all things together for your good. In your moments of despair, when it feels like the weight of life is too much to bear, call out to me. I am always near, always listening, and always ready to comfort you. There is no prayer too small, no cry too faint, that I do not hear. I am the God who sees you, who knows you, and who loves you without condition. You are never too far gone for my grace to reach you. As you journey forward, remember to stay rooted in gratitude. Gratitude has the power to shift your perspective and open your heart to my blessings. Even in the midst of difficulty, there is always something to be thankful for. Take time each day to reflect on the good in your life, and you will find that your spirit becomes lighter, your heart more joyful, and your faith stronger. Child, the path you are on is not without purpose. Every step you take, every challenge you face, and every victory you achieve is part of the greater story I am writing for your life. Trust in the process, even when it feels uncertain. I am the architect of your journey, and I make no mistakes. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and I am guiding you to where you need to go. If you ever doubt your ability to move forward, remember this: I am your source of strength. When you feel weak, I am strong. When you feel lost, I am your guide. When you feel hopeless, I am your hope. Cling to me, and you will find that there is nothing you cannot endure with me by your side. Oh, so my beloved child, do not give up. Do not lose heart. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Keep pressing on, keep trusting, and keep believing. I am with you every step of the way, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. The victory is already yours, for I have overcome the world. If you are ready to embrace the fullness of my love, to trust me with your burdens, and to step boldly into the future I have prepared for you, declare it now by typing "Yes, I need." Let this be your declaration of faith and a turning point in your journey. I am here, I am for you, and I am ready to pour out blessings upon blessings in your life. Remember, my child, that you are deeply loved, infinitely cherished, and forever held in my arms. Your story is far from over, and the best is yet to come. Trust in me, and I will lead you into the abundant life I have promised you. You are my masterpiece, my joy, and my beloved. I am with you now and always. My precious one, as you open your heart to my words, let them breathe new life into your weary soul. You may feel as though you're walking through a desert, thirsty for hope and unsure of when relief will come. But I assure you, even in the desert, I am providing for you. I am the spring of living water, and I will refresh you when you feel parched. My provision is not just for your needs, but for the overflow of your heart. When you feel the urge to give up, remember that every great journey has moments of difficulty. The most beautiful destinations are often reached through the most challenging paths. We do not let the rough terrain discourage you. Instead, let it remind you of the strength I have placed within you. Every step you take forward, no matter how small, is a step toward victory. Trust that I am leading you even when the way seems unclear. There are moments when you may feel unseen, unheard, and forgotten. But my beloved, I see you. I hear you. I know every cry of your heart, every whispered prayer, and every thought that passes through your mind. You are never out of my sight. I am with you in the quiet moments when no one else is, and I am working behind the scenes to bring beauty out of the ashes. Do not let the silence fool you into thinking I am not moving. My plans for you are unfolding perfectly, even when you cannot yet see the full picture. Do not be afraid of the unknown, for I am already there. I have gone before you to prepare the way, and I am also walking beside you to guide your steps. You do not need to know every detail of what lies ahead. You only need to trust in me. My plans for you are good, and they are filled with hope and purpose. Even when the path takes unexpected turns, trust that I am in control, and I am directing your journey for your ultimate good. My child, I want you to know that your past does not define you. The mistakes you have made, the times you have fallen short, and the moments of regret do not determine your worth. I am the God of redemption, and I make all things new. Bring your past to me, and I will transform it into a testimony of my grace and love. There is nothing too broken for me to heal, nothing too lost for me to restore. You are not disqualified from my love or my blessings. In fact, your imperfections make you the perfect canvas for my masterpiece. When you feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, take refuge in my promises. They are unchanging and eternal. I have promised to be with you always, to never leave you nor forsake you. I have promised to give you peace that surpasses all understanding, to provide for your every need, and to strengthen you in your weakness. Hold on to these promises as your anchor, and let them remind you of my faithfulness. I understand that the weight of your burdens can feel crushing at times. That is why I invite you to cast your cares upon me. I am strong enough to carry them, and I want to lighten your load. When you release your worries to me, you make space for my peace to fill your heart. Trust that I am working in ways you cannot see, and I am handling every detail of your concerns. Rest in the knowledge that I am in control, and I am working all things together for your good. My dear one, do not underestimate the power of faith. Even faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. When you feel like giving up, let your faith be the spark that reignites your hope. Believe that I am for you, that I am with you, and that I am able to do immeasurably more than you could ask or imagine. Let your faith be the bridge that carries you from despair to victory. Remember, my child, that you are part of something much greater than yourself. Your life is woven into a tapestry of love, purpose, and destiny. The trials you face today are not just for your growth, but for the impact you will have on others. Your perseverance, your courage, and your faith inspire those around you more than you realize. You are a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope, and a vessel of my love. Let your life be a testament to my goodness and faithfulness. You may not understand the reasons behind your struggles, but trust that there is a purpose in your pain. Just as a seed must be buried in darkness before it can sprout and grow, so too must you endure seasons of difficulty before you can flourish. The harvest that awaits you is greater than you can imagine. Trust in my timing and know that I am working everything out for your benefit and my glory. When the road feels long and the weight feels heavy, take comfort in my presence. I am the God who walks with you, who carries you when you cannot go on, and who rejoices with you in every victory. I will never leave your side. My love for you is steadfast, unshakable, and eternal. You are my beloved, and I am yours. My precious child, let me remind you once again, the struggles you face today are not the end of your story. They are merely chapters in the beautiful tale I am weaving for your life. Though you may not see it now, every difficulty, every tear, and every prayer whispered in the quiet moments is building toward a grander purpose. You are not forgotten, and you are never forsaken. My plans for you are still unfolding, and they are filled with hope and promise. In the moments when despair feels overwhelming, remember that I am your source of unending hope. I am the light that pierces through the darkness, the steady hand that lifts you when you feel like you can't go on. Even when your strength is gone, mine is limitless. When you feel like you're falling apart, know that I am holding you together. You don't have to rely on your own strength because my power is made perfect in your weakness. I understand the questions that linger in your heart. Why is this happening to me? Why can't this pain go away? Why does the journey feel so hard? My beloved, while you may not have all the answers now, trust that I see the full picture. I see the beauty being formed from the ashes, the joy that will rise from the sorrow, and the victories that will come from the battles. Trust in my timing, for it is perfect, even when it feels delayed. I want you to know that I am not just near to you, I am within you. My spirit dwells in your heart, providing you with wisdom, comfort, and guidance. You are never without me. When you feel lost, confused, or unsure, quiet your heart and listen for my voice. I am speaking to you, reassuring you, and reminding you of the promises I have made. My sheep hear my voice, and you, my child, are one of my precious ones. You may feel like you've made too many mistakes, taken too many wrong turns, or drifted too far away from me. But let me assure you, there is no distance you can travel that my love cannot reach. I am the God of redemption, the one who restores what is broken and breathes life into what feels dead. Bring your failures, your regrets, and your fears to me, and I will transform them into something beautiful. You are not beyond my grace, you are embraced by it. Child, I know that waiting can be hard. The in-between seasons where you are longing for change but haven't yet seen it can feel discouraging. But do not grow weary in the waiting. I am using this time to prepare you, to strengthen you, and to position you for the blessings I have in store. Trust that I am never idle. I am always working on your behalf, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Hold on to hope, for your breakthrough is nearer than you think. When the voices of doubt try to fill your mind, Counter them with the truth of my word. Speak life over yourself, my child. Declare that you are loved, that you are chosen, and that you are more than a conqueror. My promises are unchanging, and they are for you. Hold them close to your heart and let them guide you through the storms of life. Do not underestimate the power of gratitude. Even in the hardest seasons, there are blessings to be found. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, your perspective shifts and your heart opens to receive even more of my goodness. Start each day with a grateful heart, and you will find that joy begins to replace despair. Gratitude is a doorway to my peace, and I invite you to walk through it. I have not forgotten the desires of your heart, the dreams you have carried, the prayers you have lifted, and the hopes you have whispered. They are all known to me. I am faithful to bring them to pass in my perfect timing. Keep trusting, keep believing, and keep moving forward. Your waiting is not in vain, and your faith is not misplaced. I am working all things together for your good. You are not defined by what others say about you, nor are you defined by your circumstances. You are defined by my love, which is unchanging and eternal. You are my child, and that alone gives you worth and value beyond measure. When the world tries to tell you that you are not enough, remember who you are in me. You are my masterpiece, fearfully and wonderfully made, with a purpose that only you can fulfill. When the road feels lonely, know that I am with you. I am your constant companion, your guide, and your greatest supporter. I celebrate your victories, comfort you in your sorrows, and walk with you through every valley. You are never alone. My presence surrounds you, upholds you, and fills you with peace. Lean into me and you will find rest for your soul. If your heart feels heavy and you're unsure of how to keep going, I invite you to take a step of faith. Give your worries, your doubts, and your fears to me. Surrender them at my feet, and let me replace them with peace, joy, and hope. I am ready to pour out blessings into your life, to open doors that no one can close, and to lead you into a season of abundance. My beloved child, as you continue to absorb these words, let them settle deep within your soul like a seed planted in fertile ground. These truths I speak over you are not just for this moment, but for every moment ahead, especially those when you feel like the weight of the world is pressing down upon you. I am here to remind you that you are not carrying this burden alone, and you were never meant to. I am your strength, your shelter, and your refuge. You may feel like the challenges in front of you are too big to overcome, but I want you to remember this: I am bigger than any challenge, stronger than any storm, and more powerful than anything that seeks to bring you down. Whatever you face, I have already gone ahead of you to make a way where there seems to be no way. Trust in me, and I will lead you through the wilderness into a land of promise, joy, and abundance. When the days feel long and the nights feel endless, cling to my presence. In the stillness of your heart, you will find me. I am not far from you. I am as close as your next breath. When you feel like you can't speak, I hear the cries of your heart. When you feel like you can't take another step, I will carry you. You are never alone, my child, for I am always with you, holding you in my arms and covering you with my love. Remember, my child, that growth often comes through the struggles you face. Just as a tree grows stronger when it is tested by the wind, so too will you grow stronger through the trials you encounter. These challenges are not here to destroy you, but to refine you, to build your faith, and to prepare you for the incredible plans I have for you. Trust that nothing in your life is wasted, not a single moment, tear, or prayer. I am using it all to shape you into the person I created you to be. When fear tries to grip your heart, let my love cast it out. My perfect love drives away fear, leaving no room for doubt or insecurity. You are safe with me, my child. You are protected, cherished, and guided by my hand. Whatever you are facing, face it with the confidence that I am your defender. I will fight for you, and I will bring you through to the other side stronger, wiser, and filled with hope. I do not let the voices of discouragement speak louder than my voice of truth. The enemy may try to tell you that you are not enough, that you are failing, or that you should give up. But I say this to you, you are more than enough because I have made you so. You are victorious because I have overcome the world. You are capable because I have equipped you with everything you need. Silence the lies with the truth of my promises and stand firm in the knowledge that you are my beloved child. My dear one, I want you to look to the horizon with expectation. The storms in your life may seem endless, but they will pass. The pain you feel today will not last forever. I am the God of restoration, and I am working even now to restore what has been lost, to heal what has been broken, and to bring joy where there has been sorrow. Hold on to hope, for I am faithful to fulfill every promise I have made to you.